Today, I'm gonna show you the best website design trend that's gonna happen in 2024, and it's not AI. And although AI can be incorporated in this, it doesn't have basically anything to do with AI. So this is gonna be very interesting. I've only seen like one or two people talk about this before. So let's start with an example. So with a simple one. Here, look, Corsuit, a psychological landing page. Click on this. Look at this site. Wait, my head is too sexy. Okay, here. Look at this site. Does this look a little like a normal website that you would see in 2023 in this normal modern day? Sure, but what's the difference? It's a lot more dynamic. And dynamic is the word to use, but it's a lot more full. It has a lot more things going on. It's a lot more. What's the definition of dynamic? Wait, this video is taking a different route. The definition of dynamic is a process or system characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. Look, this is what it's about. It's just constant change around the website, so unpredictable and so changing, and just very colorful. Actually, by the way, so let's get out of there. So that's basically, but this is a website that could look as if it were done like a year ago. But let's get into the other websites which will blow your mind. Look at this one. It's so dynamic. So many things are going on. Like, look, widgets there popping up, and then like on the bottom, so colorful. Like, just so much text, like everywhere, snippets of text all over the place. The heading is so big. SaaS solutions tailored to you. So many buttons and all, and just the little banner on the bottom, which is kind of like, I thought that died off, but I guess it's coming back. So it's just very dynamic and full and popping, especially with the colors as well, and the typography. So let's take a look at this one. Exactly the same thing. Look how much snippets of text are going on. Look at all those widgets, all the rows actually. Like, think of this, like 10-15 years ago, they would only have like, it would all be like center text stacked on it, and then one background image. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but the reason they would do this is probably because like back then mobile like phones were just being released, and they had to make it like mobile responsive, and so that like stacked centered thing was the easiest to go with, because like imagine making this, and imagine like the mobile version of this. Think of how responsively complex that would have to be. The designers must spend ages trying to make that into a mobile website. But yeah, like in my opinion, this looks very full. It might actually not be the best for UX. I don't think it's the best for UX. I think like normal, like the way we are doing websites right now is still the best for UX compared to this. Because this, like, it's really a mess, and especially like most users who are not that familiarized with the internet as of yet, they're going to be incredibly overwhelmed by this. But incredible. Here, same thing, exactly what I just said. It looks a little bit full for me, but you see the concept. It's so dynamic. So much text actually, so many different ideas, like screaming at your face, like watch me. And so the problem with this is sometimes you can, like, if you don't focus on it, and if you're not like an experienced enough website designer, the attention hierarchy might be a little screwed. So let's go here. Your genetics journey starts here. Like this is like different because it starts to incorporate animation into it. Wait, it's refreshing right now, but yeah, you see how it incorporates animation into it, but same concept. This one is very different. Look at this one. It's not what you would expect. When you enter a website, you do not expect this. It's a very like defining the norms of normal website design. I do like it. The way they use blank space is a little weird, but it does represent what I think is going to be the future website design, for better or for worse. So this one, I mean, even though it's like the same concept and amazing, I really like the layout, I really like the design, I really like the usage of font and the usage of widgets and just how much thing is popping up. But look at that white text. That's a UX nightmare. Look at that white text. You don't understand shit. That's a UX designer's worst nightmare. But other than that, I really like this layout as well. And let's look at the last one. VR experience. Like, oh my god. Like, look at how much things is going on at the same time on the screen. Like, when you go into the sex, not only is the header, like, huge. That's not normal. But look at all these things that are going on. It's just... It's too, for me, it's too much, but it's like, it's so dynamic, so captivating, so colorful, so attention grabbing. So, and I think this is actually the future of website design. So take notes, because I'm not saying this is how your website should look like and that the old website has died off. No, I actually prefer the old way of doing websites, but I'm saying you should at least try out this like once before like discarding it, because this is genuinely like so many websites are gonna go take this route, especially like the big technology websites like Apple and those types of things. I genuinely think their website will turn into something like this. So just be aware of that, and if you're a website designer, play around with it. I think in one of my next videos, I'm gonna actually design a website like this one, and I'm gonna share it on this YouTube channel so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because this trend is like 1-2 years in the future. Because even though websites right now are starting to implement it, I think it's gonna be a slow, gradual change, but it's important to keep note of it, because this is gonna be like, in a few years, like half the websites are gonna look like this. I know it's hard to believe. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I'm actually gonna link all the example websites here so that you can take a look at them yourself. But it's just, they're very nice, and you need like a lot of skill to be able to pull something off like this. And I haven't really even thought about this, but think of how heavy these websites must be. Think of all the use of graphics that you incorporate here. I'm gonna play around with an actual website of these one of these days, and I'm gonna share it on this YouTube channel so that you can take a look. But yeah, that's all I got. Be sure to play around with these things and take a look at the websites in the description. Have any questions? Email me.